Hi guys! Konnichiwa! This is Risa Light. You're watching Kawaii Kakkoii Sugoi channel. Today I would love to introduce you to my top 5 from 2017 winter season anime. So let's get started! Top 5! Gabriel Drop Out. Upon passing a school in heaven, graduating angels are sent down to earth where they must learn about humans and guide them towards the correct path in order to become true angels. However, Gabriel White Tenma, the top angel in her class, becomes addicted to video games upon arriving on Earth and turns into a complete slob as a result. The story follows Gabriel along with other angels and demons who have descended to Earth as they attend high school. It's a super nichijou anime in a human's world with angels and demons. As you can tell from the name, the main character Gabriel drops out as an angel and maybe as a human too. She was a very A student that everyone looked up to, so her dropout into a fallen angel was majestic. Like, how can one person change so much within a short time? It was funny because the most angelic one was Vina, a demon. So she struggles what she can do to stay evil. So if you want a good laugh, I recommend you to watch Gabriel Drop Out. Number 4. KONOSUBA この素晴らしい世界に祝福を God blessing on this wonderful world. Kazuma Sato is a hikikomori die-hard fan of games, animes, and manga. A traffic accident brings his disappointingly brief life to an end. Or it should have, but he wakes up and sees a beautiful girl who introduced herself as a goddess. She asks him if he'd like to go to another world, but he can only bring one thing with him. Kazuma chooses to bring the goddess. With that, he is transported to another world and his great adventure subjugating the Demon King begins. But first, the hard work of finding food, clothing, and shelter begins. Kazuma wants to live in peace, but the goddess rises one problem after another, and then the Demon King's army has its eyes set on him. KONOSUBA's second season! I really enjoyed KONOSUBA like the first season, but to me, I feel like it's a little bit too overrated. When I saw the top 10 anime of 2016, KONOSUBA always made it to like top 3 or top 5 at least. Like, it is good, but I'm not sure if it's that good. Or maybe it's only me. I love how the story goes, and KONOSUBA is one of the very few anime that I don't mind, even if the character artwork gets pretty bad. Even during their opening, their character design can get really crappy. But I feel like that also fits these failure, Boukensha or Yusha-sama, those main characters, so I guess that's acceptable. Number 3! FUUKA! Yu Haruna is a new boy in town and finds himself drawn to FUUKA. He discovers that they both have love for the same band, and Yu, who isn't too bad on bass, compliments FUUKA's raw singing voice. They decide to form a band together. Yu wants to confess his growing feelings for FUUKA, but his childhood friend and idol, Koyuki, still harbors feelings for Yu. I'm reading the original manga, but the anime story is quite different, like very different. But I'm happy that I could watch the alternative story of FUUKA so that we can enjoy the voice versions. This anime gave me the feels of the typical 90s sensation love story on shonen manga, and it was really cute. And all the songs used in the show, they all sounded amazing. Great job to Rin, Saori Hayami, and Manami Numakura. From how this anime FUUKA ended, I don't think they can make a second season, but if you're interested, please read the original manga. It's super epic. And if you liked FUUKA, check out FUUKA's mom's story, Suzuka. And also don't forget to check out this manga called Kimi no Irumachi, written by the same author. I'm a sucker for Kimimachi, so if you ever finish that manga, Kimimachi manga, hit me up so we can have a serious talk. Number 2! KEMONO Friends! The animated story takes place in Japari Park, a gigantic integrated zoo. In the zoo, due to the mysterious sunster substance, the animals start turning into human-shaped creatures called animal girls. Japari Park is a place where many people visit and have fun at, but one day, a lost child wanders into the park. The lost child starts a journey to return, but because so many animal girls join in on the quest, it becomes an unexpected grand adventure. Welcome to Yokoso Japari Park! The dark horse of this season for sure! Who could expect that this show would attract that much attention? Like maybe it's not that popular in America yet, but it caused a sensation in Japan. When I first watched Kemono Friends, I was like, what the f***? Like my first impression was like, it's a badly made kids show. Because the voice actors sound amateurs and the CG animation looked kinda crappy. Because all the characters move like this. Like Rin from Tora Tora. I don't know how to explain this, but it's bad. And people in Japan call this anime as an anime that lowers your IQ. However, the more you watch, the more everything gets very addicting. Once you started being comfortable with how the character talks and move, then Yokoso, you're already our friend. People laugh that this show can get analyzable too. So as I said earlier, this show might come off as a kids show, but sometimes we can sense the dark atmosphere and we start doubting if there's any hidden dark fact hidden in the show. Many people analyze little details every week, and that's one of the factors why Kemono Friends became so big. The first episode might be super slow, but please keep watching, and I hope we can be friends. Number 1. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Miss Kobayashi is your average office worker who lives a boring life alone in her small apartment until she saves the life of a female dragon in distress. The dragon, named Toru, has the ability to magically transform into an adorable human girl who will do anything to pay off her debt of gratitude, whether Miss Kobayashi likes it or not. I was underestimating this show when I first started this series, but oh my god, this show was such a good train ride. It didn't look super kyoani, but they did another great job creating this show. Like it's like a heartwarming comedy, but it's super heartwarming and it gives you so much feels. All the characters were super unique, especially Kanna. I really loved Kanna. She was so adorable. And also the relationship between Toru and Kobayashi was super precious too. Only the last episode was super intense, so be ready for that. This completes my top 5 anime from 2017 winter season. What was your top 5 anime from last season? Please let me know in the comments and let's talk about anime. Again, it was me, Risa Light, and arigatou so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. じゃあまた会いましょう。ありがとね。バイバーイ。